Hello everyone. Today we will study human parasites. Question 1. What is a parasite and how is it classified? Answer. A parasite is an organism that lives on or within a host organism and benefits at the host expense. Parasites are classified into ectoparasites, live on the surface, example lice, and endoparasites, live inside the host, example tapeworms. Based on their location, they are further divided into obligate parasites, completely depend on the host, and facultative parasites can live both as parasites and independently. Question 2. What is the life cycle of Plasmodium and how does it cause malaria? Answer. Plasmodium species, example Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium vivax, have a complex life cycle involving two hosts, the mosquito, Anopheles, and humans. It enters the human bloodstream via a mosquito bite, infects liver cells, and multiplies. The parasite then invades red blood cells, causing them to burst, leading to fever, chills, and anemia, the hallmark symptoms of malaria. Question 3. Name the causative agent of amoebic dysentery and describe its pathogenic mechanism. Answer. Amoebic dysentery is caused by Entamoeba histolytica, an intestinal protozoan. It invades the intestinal mucosa, leading to ulcer formation, tissue destruction, and bleeding, which results in dysentery with blood and mucus in stools. Question number 4. What is the role of the Ascaris lumbricoides in human disease and how is it transmitted? Answer. Ascaris lumbricoides causes ascariasis, a parasitic infection of the small intestine. The eggs are ingested by a contaminated food or water, hatch into larvae in the intestine, and then migrate to the lungs and other tissue before returning to the intestine to mature. It leads to malnutrition, intestinal obstruction, and respiratory issues during the migration phase. Question 5. Explain the life cycle of pathogenesis of Taenia solium called pork tapeworm. Answer. Taenia solium has a complex life cycle that includes humans, definitive host, and pigs, intermediate host. Humans become infected by consuming undercooked pork containing larval cyst called cysticerci. The cysts develop into adult tapeworms in the human intestine. If humans ingest the eggs through fecal contamination, cysticercosis may occur, where larvae migrate to tissues like muscles, eyes, and the brain, causing severe symptoms like seizures. Question number 6. Describe the role of cystosoma in human parasitic disease. Answer. Cystosoma species cause schistosomiasis, bilharzia. These trematodes have a complex life cycle involving freshwater snails as intermediate hosts. Humans become infected when larvae penetrate the skin during contact with contaminated water. Adult worms reside in blood vessels, causing chronic inflammation, liver damage, and bladder issues depending on the species involved. Question number 7. How does Wuchereria bancrofti cause lymphatic filariasis called elephantiasis? Answer. Wuchereria bankrupti is transmitted through mosquito bites. The larvae, called microfilariae, enter the human bloodstream, migrate to the lymphatic system, and mature into adult forms. These block lymphatic vessels, leading to severe swelling, particularly in the legs and genitals. Characteristics of elephantiasis. Question number 8. What is the epido- epidemiological significance of Giardia lamblia? Answer: Giardia lamblia causes giardiasis, a protozoan infection affecting the small intestine. It is transmitted through ingestion of cysts in contaminated water or food. The parasite attached to the intestinal wall, leading to malabsorption, diarrhea, and abdominal discomfort. Giardiasis is prevalent in areas with poor sanitation. Question number 9. Discuss the pathology caused by Trichinella spiralis in humans. Answer: Trichinella spiralis causes trichinosis or trichinellosis. Humans acquire the infection by consuming undercooked meat, especially pork, containing encysted larvae. The larvae are released in the stomach, mature into adults in the intestine, and migrate to muscle tissues where they form cysts. Symptoms include gastrointestinal distress, muscle pain, fever, and in severe cases, cardiac or neurological complications. Question number 10. How does Toxoplasma gondii causes toxoplasmosis and who is at risk? Answer: Toxoplasma gondii is an intracellular protozoan parasite that causes toxoplasmosis. It is transmitted via ingestion of contaminated food, water, or undercooked meat or contact with cat feces. While it often causes mild flu-like symptoms in healthy individuals, it can lead to severe complications in immunocompromised individuals, example HIV patients, and cause congenital defects if a pregnant woman is infected. Question number 11. What is hydatid disease and which parasite causes it? Answer: Hydatid disease is caused by the larval stage of Echinococcus granulosus, a tapeworm. Humans accidentally ingest eggs from contaminated food, leading to the formation of hydatid cysts in organs such as the liver and lungs. These cysts can grow large, causing pain, obstruction, and even rupture, which can lead to anaphylaxis. Question number 12. Describe the transmission and symptoms of hookworm infection in humans. Answer: Hookworm infection caused by Ancylostoma duodenale or Necator americanus occurs when larvae in contaminated soil penetrate the skin, usually through bare feet. The larvae migrate through the lungs to the intestine, where they attach to the intestinal wall and feed on blood, leading to anemia, fatigue, and malnutrition. Question 13. What is dracunculiasis and how is it transmitted? Answer: Dracunculiasis, called guinea worm disease, is caused by Dracunculus medinensis. Infection occurs when people drink water containing copepods, small water fleas that harbor the larvae. After ingestion, Larvae migrate through the body and mature into adults, usually in the skin of the lower limbs, where the female creates painful ulcers to release her larvae into water. Question number 14. How does Trichomonas vaginalis cause disease in humans? Answer. Trichomonas vaginalis is a protozoan that causes trichomoniasis, a sexually transmitted infection. It affects the urogenital tract, leading to symptoms such as vaginal discharge, itching, and irritation in women. While men are often asymptomatic, asymptomatic, it can increase the risk of acquiring other sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Question 15. What is the significance of the intermediate host in the life cycle of parasites like Schistosoma and Taenia? Answer. Intermediate hosts play a crucial role in the life cycle of parasites like Schistosoma, freshwater snails, and Taenia, pigs or cattle. The parasite undergoes part of its development in the intermediate host before infecting humans, which helps in transmission and propagation. Question number 16. What is the mode of transmission of Lua Loa and its clinical presentation? Answer. Lua Lua is transmitted by the bite of deer fleas called chrysops. It causes loesis, which is characterized by the migration of adult worms under the skin, causing swelling known as caliber swellings, and occasionally across the eye. While using benign, it can lead to discomfort and complications like encephalitis in rare cases. Question number 17. Describe the impact of strongyloids stercoralis infection on immunocompromised patients. Answer. Strongyloids stercoralis causes strongyloidosis, which can lead to severe life-threatening complications in immunocompromised individuals. Example, those with HIV/AIDS or on immunosuppressive therapy. The infection can become disseminated, affecting multiple organs and cause septicemia. Question 18. What are the common symptoms of scabies and which parasite causes it? Answer. Scabies is caused by the ectoparasite Sarcops, Sarcoptes scabies. It burrows into the skin, causing intense itching, particularly at night, and a pimple-like rash. The burrows are often found in skin folds. Secondary bacterial infection can occur due to scratching. Question number 19. Explain the transmission cycle and clinical feature of Leishmania infection. Answer. Leishmania species cause leishmaniasis transmitted by the bite of infected sandflies. The disease presents in three forms: cutaneous, skin ulcer; mucocutaneous, affecting mucous membrane; and visceral, affecting internal organs like the spleen and liver, also known as Kala Ajar. Visceral leishmaniasis is fatal if untreated. Question number 20. How does Trypanosoma brucei cause African sleeping sickness and what are the symptoms? Answer. Trypanosoma brucei is transmitted by the bite of the tsetse fly and causes African sleeping sickness. African trypanosomiasis. There are two subspecies: Trypanosoma brucei gamians, responsible for chronic infection, and Trypanosoma brucei rhodesiensis, responsible for acute infection. The parasite enters the bloodstream and lymphatic system, causing early symptoms like fever, headaches, and joint pain. As the disease progresses, it crosses the blood brain barrier, leading to neurological symptoms such as confusion, changes in sleep patterns, hence the name sleeping sickness, behavioral changes, and eventually coma and death if untreated.